everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new movie. It is dropped on Netflix called Outfit of the Designer, and this movie, it is from Indonesia. And I must say, when I read the synopsis for this movie, it didn't sound that interesting, but after watching this movie, left me like, wow, this movie did have a lot of twist and turn, which is I did not see it coming. This movie is supposed to be like, it's a kind of like a drama slash little bit comedy here and there, and it is about this young designer. She's studying to be a designer in London. She's studying there, and this movie started with that, like, she's kind of this friend with this photographer, and like she was trying to this big fashion show with in her college, and she had all this dream to become a designer and everything. But when in this movie suddenly she get pregnant, her whole life become upside down, and from there on she like faces a lot especially. So I thought personally this movie, the first act is a little bit slow and it's okay. I will say it's not that interesting. There's a lot of like a draggy scene first act this movie had, which I was like, whoa, should I be watching this movie? But as this movie went on, this movie is actually quite engaging, especially the middle and the last act. And especially the way, and I was like, what is next for her? You know what I mean? So this movie did leave on opening ending, you know, like she was just crying with her parents. So I was like, well, that's about it. I think that scene meant like she lost everyone in this movie. Like it ends with, I guess it means like she just moving on. However, middle act, all this movie has a twist and turn and all this death. I was like, wow, I feel so sad, honestly, for her best friend in this movie. For some reason, I really felt so sad for the best friend when what she did and her relationship with that boy, Andrew, and what was happening to her. It was really heartbreaking watching that character. And Nara herself, she's, this young, strong student, but however, her relationship with this photographer, I was like, I didn't know where it was going, and what is happened to this photographer end of this movie. I was like, that's also sad. I guess his ending, the photographer ending is also sad, I would say. But for some reason, the best friend that really hit me hard, because she was going through all this abuse, and her relationship with the guy who was the father of her child, it was like really messy. This movie had a lot of time to think, her life, where it's going and how it got destroyed in front of the audience. It was interesting, I must say. Overall, this movie, I found it quite surprisingly interesting. It does have some of this. The ending is really sad. There is no other way to put it. But throughout the movie does have a lot of heartwarming scene. All the scenes she has, all the difficulty scene, especially for this young girl. She's studying to be a designer. And I forgot to mention all the costume, like all the design clothes. I really liked all the fabric and everything. It looks really good. I like all the clothes all the people were wearing in this movie. I was like, wow. And also all the location. I guess this movie shot in Birmingham in England. So yeah, all the scene also looks very interesting. And overall, this movie surprised me. I was like, it's not that interesting, I thought in the beginning, but as it went on and all this twist and turn, because you don't know where their relationship will go. And I really wish she had a happy ending with the photographer, but I guess it wasn't possible. She was already pregnant and everything. Her life was already ruined by the guy who's the father of her child, I guess. Yeah, he's also so douchebag. I was like, he's really douche, this guy who got her pregnant. Yeah. Overall, this movie is actually quite interesting. Although, as I said, it does drag here and there. But I think overall, it was quite interesting. Like some of the scenes really drag out, which will lose a lot of people's audience attention. I don't like this movie didn't need to be dragging the scene so much. But last act moves really quickly. Like it doesn't drag that much. I was like, wow. Like it moves really quickly once you pass the first act. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, did you like this movie? If you enjoyed this review, don't forget my other reviews on other movies. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.